What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we are kind of picking up where we left off in the previous episode with Kimber here, except it is the morning after, and I had her observing the sky on her brand new telescope. Well, I guess it's not really her telescope, it's technically the property's telescope, and she's acquired the logic skill. Something strange that I noticed about these little telescopes is that if they are placed on a porch, they don't work. Technically, they're indoors, which I think is the dumbest thing ever, because I mean, it looked really good there, and now it just kind of looks like she's being a little peeping Tom over the fence. But anyway, I wanted her to come over here and to continue this horse sculpture because I want her to try to earn some type of income from being able to work this woodworking, I guess, what is this, bench thing. Celine's calling, and I guess her and Moira are becoming fast friends. That's good. Totally not jealous. So you guys told me that there's actually a lot of lore between Celine and Lou. I feel like this might be a good opportunity for me to dive into like the world map and kind of read off some of the descriptions, because the lore, like, I'm so lost. I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like such an outcast. I'm like, I think I should understand, I should know a little more than I do, but I really don't. Christopher Volkov has been around for longer than most can remember. He founded and leads the Moonwood Collective and is eager to take in any werewolf feeling displaced or lost. Lily joined the household long ago, a lonely wanderer who had lost her closest friends due to the vampires. After her came Rory, then Jacob. Though Rory's relationship with her adoptive father has scorned, Jacob and Christopher's connection has flourished. Both bear the same calm yet intense soul, and everyone in Moonwood Mill knows Christopher intends for Jacob to be the heir to his pack. That was actually really interesting. It still didn't explain some of the burning questions that I have, so I want to read off the description to Moonwood Mill. I haven't done this. I'm so freaking late to the party. Once upon a time, Moonwood Mill was filled with the bustle and sound of the nearby lumber mill. Today, the town is transformed. The rusted shells of its former industry provide cover for a handful of mysterious denizens who've sought out this wilderness-shrouded community, basking in its remote and anonymous nature. It's a place with a hidden history, and those who live here know that if you dig deep enough, you're bound to discover some fascinating secrets. One other thing that I did want to point out is I did place the twin wolves. We have Nevaeh and Brock Locklear. Obviously, they are fraternal twins. I mean, maybe not obviously, right? I'm only assuming you've watched the Creative Sim, and if you haven't, I'll link it at the end of the video. They too have their own lore pertaining to the Moonwood Collective, in case you guys are interested in checking them out. But I did place them here in this empty lot, just in case I decided later that I wanted to create them a home. Okay, so Kimber finally finished her sculpture. It's worth about 40 simoleons. I'm actually gonna have her sell the wolf's banes. It's a weird way to say it. So you guys remember yesterday how we came across that mysterious trailer off in the woods? Well, Kimber's been kind of thinking about it a little bit, and now that the initial, like, I guess shock has worn off, she kind of wants to go back there and check it out a little more. They definitely placed Greg's trailer in a really good spot, because it is seriously so freaking hard to find. Sometimes I often like find myself questioning, like, does it even exist? But right now I'm not seeing Greg, so I mean, maybe the old wives' tale isn't true, but I was thinking maybe we should come in here and like look for frogs. Hold on, who is this? Wolfgang Wilder? Oh my god, he is so handsome. She wanted to come and check out this well just to see if she could like find any frogs, and obviously she did. But yeah, I love that she's like, you know what, screw this. Like, curiosity definitely killed the cat. She's out of here. She is so out of here. But I want her to go and introduce herself to Wolfgang. I have never seen this guy before, but he is really cute. I mean, I've actually seen him in Ocean's LP, but I thought for some reason she made him because he just kind of fits her aesthetic. So we're gonna be friendly with him. We're gonna ask about Moonwood Mill. We're gonna sit here and share some ideas with him. I really love like his aesthetic. He's super good looking. Not necessarily Kimber's type or anything, but just overall like a really good looking lad. I I always like to check out these sentiments because I love to know what people think about me for some reason. Here in Moonwood Mill, we have to do with what we have, turning an old factory into a library, for example. We've got a lot of ingenuity. Wolfgang Wilder apparently is like a prime wolf that's somewhere in the hierarchy. I'm not really sure exactly where in the hierarchy it is, but it's somewhere in there. But Kimber does think that Wolfgang's a little dramatic, you know what I'm saying? And Wolfgang thinks that Kimber's pretty damn funny, so maybe they'll become really good friends. I don't know. But he is a part of the Moonwood Collective, and he's a friend of the Wildfangs. I wonder if there's like any hostility between either one of these werewolf groups. I'm curious, but I don't sense any, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't. So we're just gonna continue to make our way around Moonwood and just, become friends with whomever. And hold on a quick little second. Who's this guy? Oh my gosh, everybody is just like disappearing so quickly. I don't even get a chance to like say hi. I know this is a little janky jank, but we are gonna go and kind of rummage through the trash. Maybe we'll find something that will help us along. I'm thinking maybe food or an object of some kind. I'm gonna throw this away real fast. And who's this? Christopher. So now that we've been here a couple days, people are starting to feel more comfortable with Kimber, so they're not afraid to show their true forms. Over here there are some mushrooms. That's cool. So there's like a little community garden. Kimber wanted to go and pay her newfound friend Lou a little bit of a visit, and when she showed up to where he stays, she noticed a new werewolf, and I guess this is the famous Rory that everybody is talking about. So I wanted to go up to her and give her a friendly introduction. I mean, it's a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. But there's Lou. Hey Lou, how are you? Oh, Kimber, you finally got a chance to meet Rory. Isn't she so awesome? She really is. She's super duper cool. We have a little bit of a tense moodlet while we're trying to keep it cool, calm, and collected, and it says, beastly presence, you can never be too careful around werewolves, especially transformed ones. Lou, is that you? He is a good looking sim. I don't know who created this man, but can't I get a round of applause, because he is a pixel thirst to the next bit. Let me tell you, he is super duper cute. But even though sentiment wise we really don't have the best first impression with Rory, overall I'm not gonna lie, like, she is a super easy person to talk to. So I want to just build up my relationship with her, right? And I want to see if it is possible at some point if we can actually join the Wildfangs. I think that would be a really good starting point. And then once we're a part of the squad, I mean, maybe we could ask for that cursed bite, but there's a part of me that wants Lou to do it. I don't know why. Maybe because we have such a good relationship with him, it just makes the most sense. Hopefully we can at least get to a friendship level with Rory first. Oh, pardon me while I twiddle my mustache and think of more ways to be the most boring werewolf in the history of werewolves. Maybe talk synergy with some townspeople tomorrow. Ha, whoa, sorry. Can't keep a straight face trying to act like the Dweebwood Collective. I mean, come on. It's just too easy. Trust me, I'll never lead the Wildfangs to become some singing circle friendship force or whatever. We're here to dominate the werewolf world. Kimber got an uncaring moodlet, which says, the other Sims' airs of being full of themselves are not gaining them any favor in Kimber's eyes. While we have the chance, I just wanted to snag a little selfie with Lou because he is just too freaking cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, Rory is a tough cookie to crack. Like, I get why she would have her guard up for sure. I mean, she does definitely come off a little narcissistic, I'm not gonna lie, but it turns out she's just really self-assured. Poor Lou is whispering the words like, I'm sorry, as Kimber is like trying to force conversation and earn Rory's trust. Again, it makes a lot of sense. I'm not placing any judgment towards Rory at all whatsoever, but we have finally reached a place where we are friendly and have earned the Wildfangs trust. So I am gonna see if it is possible if we can officially be friends of the Wildfangs. And I'm also gonna give Rory a heartfelt compliment here too, just to top it all off. I'm wondering what what she's gonna say, or if there's gonna be anything at all that's gonna actually, like, you know, like if there's gonna be any notification. I think she might have actually said no, but I'm not 100% sure. The wolves though, or the wolves, oh my god, they are as big as wolves. The rats are huge. The rats are literally huge in this pack. I don't remember them being so damn big. They're like on steroids. But I think, you guys, we're in. Look at you, brand spanking new friend of the Wildfangs. Feel free to hang out with us whenever. Pop in and use our trailer. And hey, you don't have to do this, but we won't say no if you have any cool stuff to give us in the future. Every bit counts, you know? Kind of getting a little teary-eyed here. I mean, I kind of like Rory. I really do. I like that they're not somebody that just like accepts every and anyone. And as a wolf pack leader, I'm sure you do have to be a little standoffish. So I can appreciate that. Now that we are friends of the Wildfangs, we can actually do quite a few things. There's some brand new interactions here. Like, for instance, we can declare Wildfangs as the superior pack. We can complain. We can also complain about the Moonwood Collective or about the Wildfangs. We can discuss the Wildfangs, share concerns about Greg, praise the Wildfangs' commitment to exploration, which seems to be more based on like self-exploration, which is kind of nice. And then over here, we have access to the trailer. So we can contribute to the pack resources, which means I could give them my only frog that I have. No, I'm sorry. I gotta hold on to that bad boy. We can also wash up, rest, and use the restroom, which is kind of perfect because I feel like we gotta do all three of those things. So I'm gonna use the restroom. Well, actually, I don't need to wash up, but maybe I'll even have Kimber take a little nap, you know, basically take a tour of the hangout because I feel like that's what we're supposed to do. I love how this fire is just barely hanging on to dear life. So it is a little bit of a rabbit hole, but I mean, I'm totally okay with that. And then over here, oh, I just noticed that there's this little, like, what is it, bench pressing? I don't know. I don't work out, obviously. I mean, it's fine. I probably should though, but it's okay. So we're getting acquainted. We like it. It's cozy. It's nice. There's a lot of like artwork on the wall. Kind of smells a little bit like wet dog in here. But we're going with it. Now, I'm a little curious as to where Lou went because he's kind of disappeared, which is unfortunate. And you know who we haven't actually talked to today? We haven't talked to Celine. I wonder if she is at work though, because it would be kind of cool to like talk to her and fill her in and just kind of let her know that we're settling in really well. So we're gonna go back over to the Grimtooth Bar and Bunker, and I kind of want to invite over Rory and Lou. Is that weird? It's kind of late though. I don't know if anybody wants to go hang out, but we're gonna do it anyways. And who knows? We'll have a couple drinks. We'll have some fun. We'll celebrate our new friendship. It should be a good time. So I'm thinking I'm kind of hungry. And oh, look who's here! Let's have everybody go together. I love it. You know, Kimber's walking in with her wolf pack. She's the only one that isn't a wolf. She's kind of feeling a little left out. Howdy, Kimber. How's it going? Oh, I see that you met Rory. I kind of want to order a round of drinks for everybody. So what can I afford? Let's grab a little EAPA, shall we? I feel like everybody likes beer. Actually, that is like the most untrue statement ever. My boyfriend hates beer. I like IPAs. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like a good IPA because I want the bloat to kind of balance out the buzz, if that makes sense. So this is really nice. I'm actually very proud of Kimber. She is fitting in perfectly. I guess like Celine and Lou used to date. Is that true? What? That is so awkward because I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of have a crush on Celine a little bit. Well, I mean, Kimber does, you know? I mean, I do too, let's be real. Time has completely slipped away from Kimber. It's like 3:32 a.m. and the bar is about to close, but not before she orders one more round. We actually ran into Brog, and so far so good. He has a lot of depth to him. He's really easy to chat to. I am curious to see what he thinks about Moonwood Mill since he's kind of on the community shit list, but we still have Rory. She's hanging out. I actually thought she left, and Lou is also also kind of chilling. And our relationship with them has definitely grown astronomically since the beginning of this episode. So that's really cool to see. You can't see as far into space with a small telescope to really see the galaxy. You'll need a larger one. Some of the best moon prints come from the big fancy telescopes. That is what you have to say about Moonwood Mill. Pretty much nothing. I wish there was more to do, but it is getting, like I said, really late. And at this point, I think Rory just feels like she's just the one of the gang. But there's no denying that there's just one big difference between Kimber and the rest of the Wildfangs. She's not exactly a werewolf yet, and a huge part of her just wants to take that leap and fully commit to the Wildfangs. I did notice a little bit earlier that we earned a brand new sentiment with Lou, so I wanted to go and check those out. Hopefully you guys are interested in like the relationship dynamics like I am, but we got a adoring sentiment which says Kimber just wants the best for Lou and thinks he's so wonderful. Then Lou's sentiment towards Kimber is Lou accidentally frightened Kimber with his werewolf ways. People close to Lou deserve better than that. Maybe it's just the alcohol that has Lou feeling all sentimental and super over like conscientious about how his werewolf ways are affecting Kimber, but she's giving him the reassurance that he needs, just letting him know that his werewolf ways don't scare her at all. If anything, she just wishes she could relate to him on that level, and jokingly Lou's like, well, I could make that happen, but I don't actually know if Lou can make that happen. I think Rory would have to be the one to do that, right? Kimber just laughs it off because surely Lou can't be serious. She's looking at her phone and realizes it is 6 a.m. in the morning. She is tempted to order one final drink, but what she really needs is to get home and get some sleep. What a weird night last night was. Kimber woke up with a little bit of a hangover this morning and a slight headache, but believe me, that is not the only thing that is hurting right now. Her pockets are also pretty damn sore as well because she only has $57 left in her bank account, and we just came across a random stray. I have no idea what type of dog this is. It kind of looks like one of Jenna Marbles' dog. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a little miniature greyhound. Oh, she came back. Maybe it's meant to be. But is it just me? I thought dogs were limited to Brindleton Bay. Like, I didn't think they would just be walking around occult worlds, but I'm not mad. Maybe, like I said, it was truly fate. So I'm gonna continue to build a relationship with her, and maybe we'll get to the point where we can just like adopt her and take her home, because I feel like at this point, like a stray dog. Wait, hold on. There's another one. Are there just like a bunch of stray dogs just throughout this world? Because again, it's werewolves. See, that would actually make a lot of sense. So if you have pets, chances are you will actually come across a stray dog. I'm gonna cut through the chase. I'm gonna go and just see if maybe we can take this doggy home, because like I said, it was pretty much love at first sight. So yep, we are sure that we want to adopt. We accept this responsibility. Your adoption's complete. Please name your newly adopted pet. For some reason, the name Penny comes to mind. I'm terrible at naming pets, so if you don't like it, you can give me another suggestion, but I really loved the name Penny. I just realized again, we only have like 57 simoleons. I'm gonna come over here and grab this little package, and inside is a bacon night, which is worth 25 simoleons. We do actually have one of these little spotted heart frogs, which obviously I could get another frog and breed, but I kind of wanted to meet up with Lou a little bit later on too. Last night I've been just deep in thought, you guys, about what he said, that little comment, that little remark about, well, I can change that. Like, can he? Does he even possess the power to do that? I don't think he can, but maybe Rory does, you know? And the more that I think about it, like, I actually think he was kind of serious, and it makes me excited and nervous at the exact same time. Like, I could be a werewolf. Like, that's crazy to me. All right, so we did harvest a few blackberries. I was hoping maybe what I could do is I could go and add in a couple more planters, and then I would be able to plant the blackberries. I thought they were blueberries for some reason. I don't know. I must have got it twisted. And then kind of create like a little garden, you know, to be able to contribute to the pack resources. I thought that would be a good idea. I don't necessarily want to get rid of the fire pit, but it's not doing me very much good being here because, like I said, I'm not able to actually use it. So I think what I want to do is I want to look at planter boxes. The planter box that I can purchase is the Christopher's planter, which actually comes with the pack. It looks like the one that you make at the woodworking table, sort of, kind of. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then what I also need to grab is I do need to grab a little food bowl for Penny. And then over time, I'll be able to get her more things. So I'm going to get rid of this little bench here, and then I'm going to put Penny's food bowl over there. I'm going to give her a cute little, I don't know, we'll just do like a little brown swatch because it matches the cabin. I know that I can probably get in trouble for even bringing a dog into this, like, into the cabin because it's a rental, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to plant a bunch of blueberries or blackberries. I need to get my ish together, and then I'm going to sell the rest of these because I do need to earn some simoleons. I was also thinking about having Kimber take up a quick little odd job just to get a little extra cash. Okay, this is a little pathetic. So we only have 2 odd jobs to choose from: last minute beach party and mayhem at the beach. And neither of these really interest Kimber. I think I might be having less options than usual just due to the fact that I have a mod installed. So I don't know what the heck we're gonna do about finances. Maybe adopting Penny was a really bad idea after all. But what I think I want to do anyway is maybe invite over Lou, or we could meet over like at the bridge and talk. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna start with inviting him over because I am a little nervous, but it looks like he might actually be, oh, okay, so never mind, he's at the hangout. Like I said, I don't think he possesses the ability to turn me into a werewolf. Lou does not have the curse bearer ability. I kind of figured, and to be honest, I'm really bummed because I would have loved for him to give me the cursed bite. Lou, were you serious about what you said last night? Kimber, I couldn't have been more serious. In fact, ever since you came to Moonwood Mill and became friends with the Wildfangs, things around here haven't felt more complete. Unfortunately, I'm not able to turn you, but there is one person that can. Let me guess, Rory, right? The one and only. You know she really likes you, Kimber. I'm sure she would be honored. Suddenly, everything is starting to feel so much more real. I can't believe we're about to ask Rory to turn us into a werewolf. I'm not gonna lie, Kimber is kind of intimidated by Rory, and asking for such a huge favor almost feels like an insult. What the heck? What do we have to lose? Perfect timing because Rory is just about to pull up on the scene. I don't know if she's buying it. She doesn't seem very convinced, but Kimber is going to tell her an unbelievable story to really seal the deal. And I'm gonna see if maybe with all of this schmoozin' and boozin', we could maybe get Rory to change her mind. I had a whole idea. Like, I romanticized how this cursed bite was going to go, but at this point, I'm freaking desperate. I don't care who bites me or where they bite me. I just want them to sink their fangs into my arm so I can get this curse coursing through my veins. She's pointing to her arm. Oh my god, you guys, is it gonna happen? And oh, geez, there's nothing more in this universe that Rory loves more than creating a new werewolf. So Kimber instantly is feeling a little delirious, a little drowsy. Rory's like, hey, go into the trailer, take a little nap. But as you guys can see, her arm is glowing red. When she gets back to her cabin, like later, and like changes into something that we can see, her arm will show off the scar. But we do have an uncomfortable moodlet that says a painful bite. Does this look infected to you? I think I want her to go lay down before she ends up passing out. So let's have her rest. This transition thing is so much more intense than Kimber could ever imagine. She did take a little rest, but obviously, as you guys can imagine, it was pretty hard to sleep. In fact, she has another uncomfortable moodlet that says insatiable hunger. Kimber seems to be getting hungry much faster than usual. She's absolutely famished, and she truly is. And if she doesn't eat something quick, she's gonna end up starving to death in the process of also peeing herself, which is like the highest level of embarrassment. I have a feeling that tonight is just going to be a really rough night for her, and I feel so bad. But while she is here and I still have you guys, I think I'm gonna have her change her outfit. I'm pretty sure y'all have already seen the werewolf bite at this point, but I kind of wanted to see what it looked like, you know, organically, even though it's probably the same damn bite that's in Creative Sim. That actually looks pretty damn brutal. Oh my god. Okay, so let's have her go to the bathroom. She's pretty much going to be like stuffing her face all night long, and we only have 15 freaking simoleons. Poor Penny needs to go pee. This is such a freaking mess. I probably shouldn't have adopted her so soon. I can't even like have her go potty right now. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, I was like, why doesn't this dog as an adult know how to go and pee by themselves? I really don't know, but I've gotten myself in quite the debacle. Thankfully, our blackberries are growing, and I'm gonna have Penny go and do a little bit of hunting. Hopefully this works. I know a few times I've tried with like moose in the Pepper Legacy, and it just was not happening for me. But while she is doing that, what the heck are you doing, Kimber? I like gave you one simple instruction, and for whatever reason, it's just not happening. Okay, so let's have her go and grab something else to eat. She has about like 2 more hours of this insatiable hunger, and this chick refuses to cook anything more than just easy foods. It's the weirdest thing, and it's not because I have a knife block on the table. Okay, I'm letting you know right now. I know somebody's gonna be like, it's because you have the knife block on the counter. Maybe the real reason was the knife block. I feel like such a smart ass. And freaking Penny got bit by a damn squirrel. Like when it rains, it freaking pours, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time.
Is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to